Really, what it's been for us up to now, and we've had maybe somewhere between 30 and 50 people come through, check out the wetlands, talk to us. We've gotten contact information to keep everybody in the loop. It's been a lot of networking and organizing where we go from here. We've had people scout um, the area, so not just here at the wetlands, but since this track of highway will be going through um, from east to west about 6 miles, I think. We checked out the connecting points with the roads on either side. Haven't seen really any construction, nothing we can see yet. But there has been signs posted here at the wetlands for about a month. They pulled up the boardwalk, which would be going through an area where they're going to be laying the highway, and they've done some preliminary clearing. So there's areas taken out, pretty sizable. We had heard from one baker source that one part that is marked as a center line for a hiking and bike trail that they're planning to put through, and it looks really immense, especially for a hike and bike trail. But saying, no, the marker's wrong. It's West Star Energy putting through new power lines. One way or another, it's still really intense clearing at this point. They don't have any construction equipment or anything out there right now, so we're just gonna kind of monitor the scene. We're gonna also organize kind of monitoring schedules for people to come out, and we can keep everyone updated on what's going on from day to day.
Because they can.
Yeah, I mean with the clearing, and it's there's been additional clearing from week to week. Now we haven't been out here every day up to now, but we're gonna try to be out here more continuously to monitor the situation. They come in and out, and you have trees taken out a width of maybe 30 feet across, and going the entire stretch from where we are now down to Louisiana. So maybe
They can do that in a day.
Well, I mean, they did it with people still coming out from time to time, and a day or a couple of days, it seems like new stuff can pop up very quickly. So we want to monitor the scene very consistently, at least every day, because that's how quickly they can move, most definitely.
Well, the thing.
Well, one of the things that both the Department of Transportation and Baker University and proponents of the highway have said is that there's going to be wetlands mitigation, creation of new wetlands to the west of us, and that'll offset the part taken out. There's about 27 acres across from where we're at. We're on one side of the wetlands and one side of 31st Street. On the other side, there's 27 more acres of wetlands. And water flows from that area. It's kind of a high-low thing with the floodplain and then the wetlands. So this entire area is kind of like a sink. So the water flows from north to south, and they have right now sort of canal going through. But for the amount of development they're doing right now, I don't know if it's in their plans at all to keep some kind of canal. It'd be pretty extensive because you're talking about an expansion of 31st Street from 2 to 4 lanes, and another 4-lane highway with potential expansion of that high. I think a lot of it comes at this point by the combination of culture of c- continually growing consumption, insatiable appetites, and a culture that fosters that says that it's okay. In fact, this is encouraging. Encouraging that, saying this is what you should be going for. So you have that combined with a sort of arrogance in one humanity's technological might and ability to overcome challenges through its technology, um, and then saying, okay, well, we've developed these energy saving methods. We've developed electric cars, this and that, which then combined, coupled with this insatiable need to consume, uh, means okay, well, keep consuming because we can always get better about things, and so it leads to more and more consumption. Leads to when things happen, well, we'll be able to overcome them. So let's keep using more and more because these are getting to be better and better, more environmentally friendly products, so we can have more of them. And let's keep going. Let's keep going. I don't know. It seems to build upon itself, even when it becomes obvious with developments like this highway, another highway, uh, that are going to increase the use of trucks for transportation, that are going to be using gasoline. So somehow we miss something, where we say, okay, well, we have all these great technological innovations. We don't have to worry about wrecking the environment or wrecking the planet, because we will overcome that. But we're still using technologies that do just that, and building up, developing more and more infrastructure that does just that. Why? Because that's a kind of consumption right now that is encouraged, and you know, humanity, I think, right now collectively feels immortal. That we can't possibly get ourselves into any kind of fix that we can't get out of. Um, we'll always have a solution, even if it's tornadoes or hurricanes, of magnitudes that we haven't seen before. If it seems like things are starting to get a little crazy, well, that's okay. We can build a better basement, or we can develop. It's like nuclear bombs and the speculation about, okay, well, would we wipe ourselves out ever? Would we get to a point of nuclear winter if that came about? Could we overcome that? There's an old book that I read called On the Beach, where humanity wipes itself out with nuclear bombs and the ensuing nuclear fallout that covers the entire globe, and people just waiting to see if possibly there's a way out, seeing if maybe it won't reach everywhere. Um, for where we are now, there's a lot of things that can't be turned back on a large scale with the environment, with uh, global warming, with wrecking of uh,
resources,
wrecking of
sea levels rising.
yeah, any number of things that we say. So, and it doesn't happen all at once suddenly. That's one of the things that I guess people makes people cynical, that they're the feelings of immortality don't aren't true. Is like, oh well, you don't see things raining down, hellfire raining down everywhere all at once, right in an instant.
So people are doing a lot of this in an effort to put off their own fear of death. It'll all be okay. We can build, we can do, we can all this stuff. We're never gonna die.
Yeah, the material